Blessed are the poor in spirit, those who see the sin in their hearts. Blessed are the ones who are weeping, 'cause sin has torn the whole world apart. Blessed are the meek and humble, God will freely give them all things. Blessed are the ones who are hungry and thirst for justice and wait on their King. We are the salt of the earth, so we're gonna shake, shake, shake like a salt shaker. We are the light of the world, so we're gonna shine, shine, shine till the night's no more. We're gonna shine, shine, shine till the night's no more. Blessed are the merciful, whose sins are forgiven so they can forgive. Blessed are the pure in heart, God will show his face to them.
stories of the Bible. Adam and Eve sin. This is Adam.
Hey.
And this is Eve.
Hi!
Who were the first people on earth. They lived in the Garden of Eden, which was a beautiful place that had everything they needed. Adam and Eve took care of the animals and could eat from any of the trees in the garden, except for one. This was the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and God told them not to eat from this tree. There were lots of animals in the garden, but the serpent was the most clever of all the wild animals God had made. One day, he asked the woman,
Hey, Eve.
"Did God really say you must not eat the fruit from any of these trees in the garden?"
No?
Eve said that they were able to eat from all of the fruit trees except the fruit from the tree in the middle of the garden. For God said, "You must not eat or even touch it. If you do, you will die."
No, that can't be.
"You won't die," said the serpent. "God knows that as soon as you eat it, you will be like God, knowing both good and evil."
Oh!
The woman was convinced. She saw that the tree was beautiful and its fruit looked delicious, and she wanted the wisdom it would give her. So she took some of the fruit and ate it. Then she gave some to Adam, and he ate it too. At that moment, their eyes were opened,
Oh, no.
and they suddenly realized they weren't wearing clothes and were embarrassed. So they sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves. When the cool evening breezes were blowing, Adam and Eve heard God walking about in the garden.
Hide.
So they hid from God among the trees. Then God called to Adam, "Where are you?" Adam said, "I heard you walking in the garden, so I hid. I was afraid because I was naked." "Who told you that you were naked?" God asked. "Did you eat from the tree I told you not to eat from?" Adam said, "It was the woman you gave me who gave me the fruit, and I ate it." Then God asked Eve, "What have you done?" "The serpent tricked me," she replied. "That's why I ate it." Then God punished the serpent by making it so he would crawl on his belly from then on. He told Eve that she would have great pain in her life. Then God said to Adam that because he listened to Eve and did not obey what God had told him to do, his life would be very difficult. He would have to work hard to get food to eat, God said, "For you were made from dust, and to dust you will return." Then God made them clothing from the animals. But God knew that Adam and Eve could no longer live in the garden because of their sin, so he sent them away and closed up the garden.
Peacewise Kids, featuring Scruff and Michael from Quizworks. Topic 2. Where does conflict come from?
What? Hang on, Scruff. Just watch out. I got this airplane here. Just watch it. What?
Hey, Michael.
Scruff!
Yeah? Are you angry at me, Michael?
Scruff, you made me drop my airplane, and now look at it. It's all broken.
Oh, man. Even with a box on my head, I can't avoid conflict.
Well, why would wearing a box on your head help you avoid conflict?
Well, because Super Rover, he told me that the best way to avoid conflict altogether is to avoid people altogether.
Yeah. Scruff, you can't avoid conflict by wearing a box on your head.
Why not?
Well, because we're friends.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the Bible tells us that people were made to be in relationships. We were made to have people around us like family and friends and other people around to play with and learn with.
Yeah, but Michael,
Yeah?
I keep getting into conflicts.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, like, I was at a party the other day. It was
Yeah?
Clarence's party, and he's my bestest friend in the whole
right.
wide world.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
There was so much food,
Yep.
and so many drinks, and so many games, and it was so cool. Well, Clarence had made a big pile of of chocolate-coated bones just
Oh,
for me.
okay.
So I was eating them all up, and
Yeah.
it was so delicious. Oh. But then Percival came along and whacked me on the head
What?
with a rubber chicken.
What did you do that for?
I don't know. Yeah, and then I turned around to see Percival, and
Yeah.
he'd gone. He'd grabbed my chocolate bone and
Yeah.
run off with it.
Oh.
Well, I started chasing him, going, "You get back here, Percival!" And I chased him, and we
Yeah.
ran into tables, and all
Oh,
the food went flying, and the chairs went flying, and the games were spilled.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Clarence's mum,
Yeah.
Mrs. Clarence, she kicked us out of the party.
Oh, Scruff.
See, even in parties, there's still fights, there's still conflict.
Scruff, I'm really sorry to hear that, but you know, Scruff, there's actually a story in the Bible that's like that.
There is?
Yeah, it's about a man named Adam and a woman named Eve.
Oh, did one of them steal the other person's chocolate bones and run off with it, and then they spilled all the food at the table, and then Mrs. Clarence kicked them out of the party?
Look, it's not quite like that.
But you said it was like it.
Okay, this story, it happens just after God had made everything in the world and that he'd made it really good.
Okay.
Yeah. And God, he put Adam and Eve in the most amazing garden that you could imagine. And God gave them a very good rule to follow.
Very good rule to follow.
Yeah, that very good rule was they could eat the fruit from every tree in the garden except for one.
Every tree except for one?
Every tree except for one.
So they could eat from the mango trees?
Yeah.
And the cherry trees?
Yep.
And the apple trees? And the banana trees? And the pawpaw trees? The pawpaw trees! The pawpaw!
Yes, Scruff, they could eat all of that fruit.
Could they eat from the choc-coated bone trees?
Choc-coated bones don't grow on trees, Scruff.
Oh, I wish they would.
Anyway, even though God had given them a very good rule to follow, Adam and Eve decided to break that very good rule. They decided to do what they wanted to do and not what God wanted them to do.
Oh, what did they do?
Well, they ate from the one tree that God told them not to.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. See, even in that amazing garden with everything that they would ever need, Adam and Eve still had conflict.
Oh, no way.
Yes way. Adam and Eve were being selfish.
Oh, yuck. Oh, I hate shellfish. They're so disgusting because you're eating away and then suddenly you bite into some shell.
Scruff, hang on. Scruff.
Yeah.
Not shellfish.
But you said...
Selfish.
Oh, selfish.
Yep.
What's selfish?
Well, if someone is selfish, it means that they're only thinking about themselves instead of other people or instead of God.
Right.
Yeah.
So what happened to Adam and Eve then?
Well, Adam and Eve didn't want God to know what they'd done, so they decided to hide.
Oh, good thinking. Get a box, put it on your head.
Actually, Scruff, that's not good thinking.
Why not?
Because no one can hide from God.
Oh, yeah.
But you see, Adam and Eve, they were trying to escape the conflict. They were being peace fakers.
Oh, peace faker, that's not good.
That's right, that's not good. We don't want to be peace fakers, we want to be peacemakers. But because they were trying to escape, Adam and Eve, it caused them to slip down the escape side. And Scruff,
Yeah.
that led to sad consequences.
Sad consequences?
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, Adam and Eve had to leave the garden.
Oh, no.
Yeah, oh no. Have a look at James chapter 4, verse 1.
Okay.
It says, "Why do you fight and argue with each other? Isn't it because you are full of selfish desires?"
So that's why people have fights or conflicts, because they're being selfish?
That's right, and this is something that everybody struggles with.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but Scruff, there's some good news.
There is?
Yeah, and that is that God has promised to help us.
Cool.
Yeah. So if we look at Galatians chapter 5, verse 16,
Right.
it says, "If you are guided by the Spirit, you won't obey your selfish desires."
Oh, so there's hope.
That's right. See, the Bible tells us that if anyone trusts Jesus, then they have God's Spirit. And God's Spirit helps us to beat our selfish desires.
Oh, that is awesome, Michael.
It is awesome, yeah.
But just to be clear,
Yeah.
wearing a box on my head, it won't fix anything.
That's right. Wearing a box on your head won't fix anything.
But it sure will be fun. Whee!
Oh, Scruff. Scruff. Oh.
snakes and ladders with a twist. One leader stands at the bottom of the ladder. The game begins when the 5-minute countdown timer starts. One at a time, weave in and around the slippery snake cones, aim to get the ball inside the God's Way target. If you get it in, the player runs straight back to the line and the leader will move up one step of the ladder. If you miss, the player goes back down the slippery snake and passes the ball to the next player. The leader moves back down one step. The aim is to get the leader all the way up to the top of the ladder in 5 minutes. Can you get the leader to go at the top of the ladder? All the best!